to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. They're by gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the red spinel. Reading number 2 with the green jade. Reading number 3 with the blue apatite. Reading number 4 with the lapis lazuli. And reading number 5 with the topaz. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the red spinel. The properties of red spinel are action, courage, and energy. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see. Once more. All right, there we go. Now we'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about a soulmate connection. This doesn't have to be romantic soulmates. It oftentimes is, but it doesn't have to be. A soulmate is someone your soul is attached to in this life. Next, we see the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands talks about partnership. Partnership growing, partnership flourishing, partnerships succeeding. And then topping everything off, we have the Empress. The Empress talks about foundational energy, laying strong foundations, laying down roots, having your material needs met, and it can represent motherhood. All right, so this looks like a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. We start with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, recognizing your growth. It can also talk about reconnecting to your past, your childhood. Next, we see Judgment. Judgment talks about a second chance, receiving a second chance at something that's important to you. Next, we see the Star. The Star is about healing, wonderful healing energy, as well as a gift from the universe. So something that feels like a divine gift coming in. And then the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands can talk about making a sacrifice you don't need to make, or taking a strong position that might cause a sacrifice. Now let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. You get speak from the heart. You should always speak from the heart. Really make sure that what you're saying is coming from your heart space. Your heart energy is kind of tempered with love. So make sure that you are sharing what's on your heart with those that you care about, that care about you. Now, let's see the 9 of Wands with Moonology. What is there to add to the 9 of Wands here, please? Look at the bigger picture. So with regards to whatever sacrifice or strong position you might be taking in your life, you're being asked to look at the bigger picture. Take some time, take a step back, see kind of the big picture energy. If it's a sacrifice, see if it's necessary. If it is a strong position that might cause a sacrifice, evaluate if you are in, or if you're taking a position that actually resonates with your soul. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for that 6 of Cups. What is there for the 6 of Cups? Realization. All right. So maybe it's time for you to realize how far you've come, how much you've grown, and really appreciate that energy. Give yourself some credit for your growth. It is significant and it's worth being realized and recognized. Now, for Judgment, for the second chance, you get sovereignty. You're getting a second chance at something that's really significant to you, and you're in charge this time. Sovereignty means you're in charge, you're calling the shots. So whatever this second chance is, it is up to you. Now, let's see the Star out of the Spellcasting Oracle. What is there for the Star? Courage. So healing energy coming in, a gift from the divine, and you're being asked to have the courage to accept it, have the courage to step into it. It takes courage to expect and accept a gift from the universe, but that's what's coming in for you. So be ready and, you know, kind of build your courage so that you can remember you're in charge when this second chance, this gift comes in. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes, you get willpower. So the answer is yes. And willpower is involved in some way. I'm not surprised we're getting willpower here. So we've got sovereignty here and courage here. Whatever's happening in your life, whatever the answer is yes to, your willpower is tied into it. The second chance you're getting puts you in a power position. The gift you're receiving requires your courage to step into it, but you can do it. You've got this. All right, that's all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the green jade. The properties of green jade are prosperity, abundance, and nobility. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with strength. Strength says that you are strong enough to deal with whatever situation is in front of you. So your strength is there. It's going to carry you forward. That is followed by the Devil. The Devil talks about stuck energy, something that's not in your best benefit. It could be addiction. It could be love triangles. It could be really anything that makes you feel stuck, like you're shackled, like you're trapped. It's energy that's not really good for us. And then topping everything off, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. It is, yeah, it's heartbreak. It's feeling heartbroken. So there may be some heartbroken energy going on, something that makes you feel stuck, but your guides want you to know you have the strength to get through it. You have the strength to overcome it. All right, so as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid no to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. You get the King of Cups. That is true, genuine, selfless love. It can represent you or someone you're dealing with, or just the idea of love being in your situations. Two of Swords. There is a stalemate somewhere. Somewhere there is really stuck energy. That may be why this Devil card is coming out. Something is stuck. And you are starting to see your way through it, though. See how she's seeing through the veil in this deck? You are going to work your way through whatever the stalemate is. Page of Coins. That talks about opportunity that's out in front of you. You have to take action, though. This is something that requires you to choose it and step into it. And then the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about passion. This also can represent a person. If it does, this person is driven by their passions. Could be your energy or someone you're dealing with. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. So we'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. You get face your challenges. Your guides and angels want you to know they have your back. They are shining their love and energy upon you, but it's you that has to walk across the bridge. It's you that has to face the challenge. They will support you, but it's you that has to take the first step. All right, now let's get Oracle. We'll start with Moonology on this Two of Swords. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever guidance there is for the stalemate in the Two of Swords. Your hard work is paying off. See, I told you she's starting to see through the veil. Whatever work you're putting into this stuck energy, it is starting to pay off. You are starting to move forward, move through it. So whatever has you feeling stuck, or like you're in a stalemate, in some sort of situation where there is no way to progress in a positive way, the hard work that you're putting into moving through that energy is starting to pay off. Now, let's get Queen of the Moon for the Page of Coins. What is there for this Page of Coins, please? Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Pleasure. So if you make whatever choice for whatever opportunity is out in front of you, if you choose to take the action to step into it, this is going to bring you pleasure in the long run. This is foundational energy. Normally it's like a job or something material in nature. But if you step forward into the opportunity that's in front of you, accept it, take action to, begin whatever this opportunity is, it's going to bring pleasure into your realm. So that is wonderful energy. Now let's see the King of Cups over here as well. The masculine, interesting. So the King of Cups is it's very compassionate energy. It is love, selfless love, true, genuine love. And it's being clarified by the masculine. The masculine is about taking action. If this is your energy, your love is driving you to some form of action. If this is someone you're looking at, because I kind of feel like the kings may represent different people that you're dealing with in some sort of love situation, there's action coming from the person that has the genuine selfless love. Now, let's see the King of Wands. What is there for the King of Wands here? Thank you, thank you. Beauty. All right. So this beauty card, okay, so the King of Wands, it could represent a person. For most of you, I feel like it does. but it can also represent stepping into a creative project, following your passions, and it says people will be attracted to your energy if you do that. If you put your energy into something you're passionate about, people are going to be attracted to your energy. Now, this being clarified by beauty, if this is a person, this person probably sees you as just amazingly, fantastically beautiful. But what's important is that you see yourself this way. Because you are beautiful just the way you are. You don't need to change. You are beautifully, perfectly you. So just remember that they see you as beautiful, but you need to see you as beautiful too. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, which was a no to whatever you asked, you get compassion. All right, so the answer to your question is no, and compassion is tied into it in some way. The answer may be no because the universe is pouring out its compassion on you, and the answer being no is a very positive thing for you. Or the answer is no, and you're being told to move forward with compassion. Take it however it resonates for you, but compassion is tied into the no answer in some way. All right, that's all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the blue apatite. The properties of blue apatite are dreams, perception, and understanding. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Chariot. The Chariot talks about moving forward through your strength, your drive, your determination. However, in this deck, those horses are stuck. They're not moving. There's no motion there at all. So there may be some blockage keeping you from moving forward that you need to remove so you can have the progress you desire. Next, we see the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving. It is normally material in nature, so giving a gift, receiving a gift, that sort of energy. Next, we see the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups talks about having lots of options and needing to really take your time, use your discernment to choose the option that's right for you. Topping everything off, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about a proposal of some kind. This could be a romantic proposal. Let's take things to the next level, whatever that next level is. Or it could be a work proposal where you are being asked if you would, lead a team or join with others and in some leadership way, or even just a promotion of some sort. Normally, it is the romantic side with with the Knight of Cups, but sometimes you can see it being work-related. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, there is some form of blockage that needs to be removed. There's discernment that needs to be used in making decisions, but it does appear that the answer to your question is most likely yes. Not a strong yes, just most likely yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Queen of Cups, that talks about your emotional maturity, says that you have the emotional capacity to actually feel what you're feeling, deal with it, process it, move through it. Ace of Coins, that talks about a new beginning of a material nature. This could be a new job, like I was saying with the Knight of Cups. It could be a new job. It could be a new position at your job. Normally it's material in nature. It's a beginning that brings in material things into your realm. Temperance, that talks about balance, balancing passion and emotion, keeping those things balanced, and having a nice balanced perspective in your life. And then we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands talks about fighting. This could be fighting for what you want, or you might be dealing with some form of controversy in your life right now. We will get Oracle to see how you move through it. Now, let's take a look. Angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Trust the flow. All right, so your guides want you to trust the flow of energy. Know that everything is going to work out in your best benefit in the long run. So just trust the flow and let the energy move around you. Now let's deal with the Five of Wands. Because that's about, fighting, arguing, that kind of energy. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. The Five of Wands, please. What is there to add to the Five of Wands? A time for healing. So whatever arguing has been happening, whatever controversy, energy you've been dealing with, now is the time to start healing it. It's time to step away from that energy, move away from it, and start healing, whether you're healing just in yourself or you're healing a relationship and there needs to be some healing brought into the connection. Now, let's get Queen of the Moon, and we'll start with the Queen of Cups. What is there to add to the Queen of Cups here? Will. So the Queen of Cups talks about your emotional maturity, and you're being reminded you have the will to be able to kind of emotionally overcome. I feel like these two actually might go together. You have the capacity to heal whatever connection has the controversial energy in it. Your will mixed with your emotional depth can overcome whatever challenge is in front of you. Now let's see Temperance with regards to the balance. Darkness, the long night moon. All right, so I think that there is a connection here that some of you are looking at where there's been fighting going on. The long night moon, the darkness, it says that something comes from that. I think that this may have been going on for too long. Something controversial, something that just, doesn't match your energy. You're being asked to balance that passion and emotion and kind of put an end to whatever long controversy there is going on in your situation. So wherever you need to, make peace, do some healing, move past it, it is time to do that. And you have the will and capacity to be able to accomplish it, whereas the other person may not have that will and capacity. Now, let's see the Ace of Coins, because that talks about starting something new in the material realm. Ace of Coins. Manifestation. Some of you are manifesting a new job or a new promotion. That is beautiful. I love seeing people get the material things they desire through their manifestations because it reinforces that capability of creation in all of us. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was most likely yes to whatever you asked, you get travel. So it could be actual travel, but for most of you, unless you're asking about travel, this travel card is about moving forward. It's about forward motion, making progress. So the answer to your question is most likely yes, and it has something to do with you moving forward and making progress. We started the whole Transparent Tarot off with that Chariot. There may be some blockage. This fighting that's going on in your situations is probably it. So once you make peace, once you have time to heal, and making peace doesn't mean that you're going to say whatever happened was okay. None of that. It just means it's time to heal the energy so that there's no more anger, fighting energy going on. And you have the capacity for that. So whatever you have to do to remove the blockage, once you do, the answer is most likely yes to your question, and you're going to find yourself moving forward. All right, that's all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the lapis lazuli. The properties of lapis lazuli are creativity, intelligence, and truth. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here once more. There we go. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles talks about having stable financial foundations, but needing to not cling to that money. Don't let that lack mindset set in. So make sure you let the money flow in and out because there is a stable financial energy here. Next, we see the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups talks about a soulmate connection. So meeting soulmates, deepening relationships with soulmates. Next, we see the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords says you're moving on, but you might be bringing some emotional baggage with you that isn't quite helpful to your situation. So as you move forward, make sure you're letting go of anything that's not meant for you. Next, we see the 10 of Pentacles. That talks about significant abundance coming in. So like I said with the 4 of Pentacles, don't cling to your money. Let it flow in and out because this abundance is coming in. And if you have that lack mindset where you have to feel like you have to cling to your money, it can really put a blockage up for your abundance. Next, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords can represent a person. If it does, this person's highly intelligent, very action-driven. It can also say there's some significant challenges that you're dealing with. However, topping everything off, we have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands talks about victory. So whatever those challenges are, you're going to be victorious in the end. You're going to be celebrating your victory over whatever that challenge is. All right, so there is definitely the need to let go of some baggage and to overcome some challenges in the Transparent Tarot. But with the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands all mixed together, I feel like the answer to your question is still a yes. Just you have to work through the challenges to get to wherever it is you're going. So the answer to your question does appear to be yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. King of Cups, so that talks about true, selfless compassion, love. 4 of Coins, there's that 4 of Coins again. So just make sure that you have a healthy mindset, a healthy outlook on material things. You don't need to cling to material things. The universe is going to bring that money in when you need it. So let it flow in and out like it needs to. Knight of Swords, that talks about your challenges and tests. It says you overcome them relatively quickly. So yes, they're there, but you're going to overcome them. And then the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about passion and emotion and the idea of falling in love in kind of a whirlwind energy. So, you know, the emotion meets the passion and they swirl around you and, you know, everyone kind of gets overwhelmed just a little bit. But it's the idea of falling in love with someone or something. So you guys might be falling in love in your life right now. It doesn't have to be with a person though. Now, let's take a look at oracles. So, angels, for group number 4, please. Forgiveness. Okay. Forgiveness is very important in your realm, whether you are forgiving yourself or forgiving someone else. Forgiveness means you're not going to give any more of your energy to the situation of the past. You're letting it go. You're not giving it any more of your energy. It doesn't mean that you're saying whatever the other person did is okay, or whatever you did is okay. It's not saying that it's okay. It's saying that it's not going to get any more of your energy, that mistakes happen because we're human and you're not going to give it any more of your energy. You're going to move past it. So forgiveness is important in some aspect of your life right now. Now, let's look at the Knight of Swords with Moonology. What is there to add to the Knight of Swords? This idea that there is challenges in front of you, but that you overcome them quickly. Emotions are running high. So one of the challenges may be a heightened emotional state. You've got that 6 of Swords in there that says you might be carrying some emotional baggage forward. So dealing with those emotions might help you pass through the challenge that's in front of you a little bit faster. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to look at the 4 of Coins first. What is there for the 4 of Coins here? Self-love. Interesting. Okay. So you have a stable financial situation, but you're clinging to financial things in some way, to material things. So self-love, why don't you spend a little bit of something on yourself? Why don't you treat yourself to a little bit of something? Because you probably deserve a gift from you and you probably haven't had one in a while. So self-love may be the way to kind of break up that clinging to money energy that lets that abundance come through. Now let's see the Knight of Wands. Protection. So even as you deal with the swirling, you know, emotions and passions of falling in love with someone or something, your guides want you to know that you are fully protected. So while it feels overwhelming, you have the protection of the universe all around you. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle for the King of Cups. The King of Cups represents true, genuine, selfless love. Now, for the King of Cups, financial health. Interesting. So you've got finances and love kind of all tied together. And there's a soulmate and there's abundance. You guys may be entering into a relationship with someone that has genuine love where you guys are just not, you're not from the same financial background. They may be, you know, significantly more abundant than you, or you may be significantly more abundant than them. You guys are going to work through the challenge of your different backgrounds relatively quickly. But just know that the love overcomes any financial aspect of the connection. There is genuine love. The financial thing is kind of a side note. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, which was yes to whatever you asked, you get trust. Okay. So the answer to your question is yes, and trust needs to be a factor. So whatever you're asking about, trust is very important. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust those that you love. I'm not saying you give your trust away just, you know, to anyone, but if they're a soulmate and you've had a connection to them, you need to kind of let your trust extend to them as well. So the answer is yes to whatever you asked, and trust is playing some factor in it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the topaz. The properties of topaz are conviction, drive, and purpose. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Hermit. The Hermit talks about alone time. It says that you can use your alone time very productively to meditate and do the inner work, but you need to focus on having some alone time and using it wisely. Next, we see the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is about fun, socializing, good times, spending time with friends. That is also important. It's not like you need to spend all of your time alone, but you do need to, even through the fun with friends, spend some time alone doing that inner work. Next, we see the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks about moving forward. You may be bringing some emotional baggage with you as you move forward. All right, so, you know, we're going to go a little bit further. The Ace of Pentacles is next. It talks about a new beginning where you step into something that is material in nature, brings in your abundance. You're being told that with the Nine of Pentacles, if you treat yourself to a little bit of abundance, it's going to help that abundance to come in a little bit more quickly. And then topping everything off, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is over, it's done, it's ended. It can even leave you feeling stabbed in the back. So there is an ending that you're dealing with where things are over and done, but there is a new beginning that is coming to the surface as well. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, I know we've got that Ace of Pentacles in there, but we've got the Hermit, which is a pretty clear no in tarot, as well as the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I think that that just kind of outweighs things. So the answer is most likely no to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we start with death. Death talks about the end of something for the start of something new. You've got a real significant ending in the Ten of Swords going on. Death is a very significant ending in tarot. It's not talking about human death. It's just talking about the end of something. Something new is starting, though. So with everything that ends, something new starts. Two of Wands, that talks about partnerships growing and flourishing, whether they're romantic or creative. Judgment, there is a second chance coming in. So there is going to be a second chance at whatever it is you desire. So don't worry, you're going to get a second chance. And then the Wheel, that is luck and fate guiding you forward. So something is ending to bring in a new beginning. It's going to bring a second chance with it. It's going to bring luck with it. So things are turning around in your favor, even though the answer to your question is most likely no. Now, and sometimes no is a good answer. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. So we'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You get faith. All right, so your angels are asking you to have faith that things are going to get better. You're dealing with the ending right now, but things are going to improve after that. Now, let's see Moonology for death. What is there to add to the death card here? Thank you, thank you. Your dreams need a practical plan. So as you're dealing with the ending, the door that opens could literally be the door to your dreams. Start making those plans. Plan on this new beginning that's going to come in after the ending being exactly what you want it to be, and start making those plans so that you can take the action steps to lead you towards your dreams. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for that Two of Wands, for the partnerships. You get darkness. So these may be long-term partnerships, and there may have been some struggles in them recently. I think that you're going to be stepping into a growth period after having been in a long period of things kind of feeling stagnant. You guys have been kind of struggling in some areas a little bit. Make sure you are doing your meditations. Make sure you're opening yourself to your guides to bring in that energy, because you guys are transitioning to a much better energy. Let's see Judgment with Queen of the Moon as well. Surrender. You're going to get the second chance. You just surrender to the universe. Let the universe move. It is trying to bring this second chance into your realm. Endings have to happen to bring in new energy, so don't worry about it. Surrender, and the second chance is on its way in. Now, let's use the Spellcasting Oracle for the wheel. What is there to add to the wheel here? Happiness. So luck and fate are going to guide you forward into happiness. You just have to have faith that it's going to happen. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was most likely no to whatever you asked, you get life purpose. So the answer to your question is most likely no, and your life purpose is tied into that in some way. So hopefully no is a positive answer. For some of you, I'm sure it is. But either way, it's tied in with your life purpose, and you're going to see this wonderful happiness coming in with luck and fate guiding it in, even if no isn't a positive answer for you. All right, that's all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.